Hello peasants of YouTube, welcome to another That's Just Show video. I'm Joe, that's about it. So, big news in Harry Potter world. That's right, Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint and Emma Watson are returning for the Cursed Child free film. Free film, what does that mean? It's actually bad news for the Harry Potter IP currently. Well, not exactly the Harry Potter IP, but the Wizarding World IP, in which I mean Fantastic Beasts. And unfortunately, looks like it's a no-go anymore. Obviously, Fantastic Beasts was going to be a 5-film story arc or whatever they said years ago. There's going to be 5 films, 3 have come out, and they've tanked. Not just because of money and everything, just audience interest in this era of Harry Potter. The Wizarding World. I've got to stop saying Harry Potter because it has nothing to do with Harry Potter. Just the fact it's set in the same world. So this is from the Gazette, Sci-Fi and Fantasy. Harry Potter appears the Fantastic franchise is officially dead at Warner Brothers. So this is huge, actually, because Warner Brothers have just gone, nah, we're not going to do another one. David Zaslav, who is the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, obviously has been in the news a lot lately for clearing shop. You know, cancelled Batgirl, cancelled multiple film and TV shows, got rid of departments, huge clear out. I think it's a money thing, and post-COVID especially. And so he's been doing that, and people haven't been very happy. Unfortunately, it's also turning away a lot of creatives from working with Warner Brothers in future. And it sounds like the company's just dumbing down to basically merge with another company. And the rumour is that Universal is going to buy Warner Brothers, and that means they get the Harry Potter rights and the something else rights. Probably Batman. I don't know. I'm not a businessman. Anyway, David Zaslav recently commented saying there are no active discussions currently with J.K. Rowling, about developing another Harry Potter movie. There is also currently nothing in the Wizarding World in active development at Warner Brothers, inclusive of both the Harry Potter franchise and Fantastic Beasts IP. It's dead. Fantastic Beasts is dead. But also the Wizarding World concept is dead. Now, the Wizarding World was obviously going to be basically the Harry Potter MCU. They were going to develop more stories, new characters, old characters maybe in the future. They were really, really hoping this was going to be a big franchise when they first did Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I really liked that film. I actually prefer The Crimes of Grindelwald more, and I haven't seen The Secrets of Dumbledore. But audience reception hasn't been great. Obviously, we've had a lot of new TV shows, a lot of new films that have become franchises of their own, like Stranger Things and, Marvel Cinematic Universe, basically. Remember, the MCU didn't exist when Harry Potter first started. But there's lots of these, basically. So audience interest has been going down. Obviously, the return at the box office hasn't been great I think it was the second and third film, actually. I think the first film did quite well, but number 2 and 3 didn't do quite well. Again, I haven't seen Secrets of Dumbledore, and I have no idea what it's about. To be honest, after Crimes of Grindelwald, I was like, I have no idea where this is going. I have no idea where this is all going. Apparently, it's to do with a big fight that was talked about in the original Harry Potter books about Dumbledore versus Grindelwald, and it was an epic battle, even bigger than him and Voldemort in the Ministry of Magic. But I digress. It's basically over for the Wizarding World. And how can I see them going back to this and making money? Because obviously it's a business at the end of the day. They want to make money of an IP that exists. And I think they could with Harry Potter, just not with Fantastic Beasts. And I think what's going to happen in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever, they are going to get back in true Force Awakens style. Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint and Emma Watson to return as Harry Potter, Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley. It's lucky I still remember the names. I loved Harry Potter growing up. I grew up at the right time of it. You know, I was still in school, and then I was leaving school when the final film came out. And it was emotional when the last one came out. And I was like, that's it. And then they announced Fantastic Beasts, and I was like, oh my God, we're going back to the world of Harry Potter. And it wasn't brilliant. Again, like the first one, really enjoyed the second one, but I just wasn't hooked. There was nothing keeping me there. And that's why I didn't go and see the third one, especially. But I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to make basically the Cursed Child. Well, not the Cursed Child, but they'll do something of a trilogy in the coming years with those 3 coming back. I can see it happening. It's going to make lots of money. J.K. Rowling's transphobic comments and absolute she's a bitch basically, and no one likes her. And that is another reason why people are not returning to these films or this world, is because of her. She is the sole creator of this. It's like if George Lucas did it. I guarantee you a lot of Star Wars fans would not be going back to the cinemas or watching the Disney Plus shows if he said half the things she said. But yeah, so I think that's the main thing, is J.K. Rowling being the main person that came up with Harry Potter is really affecting the IP. And Warner Brothers is seeing this. They are seeing this. And merchandise is going down the drain, because obviously she would get money from it if people paid for merchandise. So there's a lot of things going on. But I think what's going to happen in 5, 10 years, 20 years, 200 years' time, they will get the original 3 back for a film post Deathly Hallows, and it will be an amalgamation of the Cursed Child and fan fiction. I think that's what's going to happen. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think they're going to make another trilogy of Harry Potter films? Do you think Fantastic Beasts is definitely dead? Could it come back? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe, like the video, and Expelliarmus. That was awful, and that's when the video ends. Bye.